between your teeth and everything. They either yellow or red in between or purple. You just never know. All right, listen, it's happy hour. I hope you guys are ready. I had so many questions being emailed prior to the show. That means you guys are really getting ahead of the game. So we're starting to brand this a little bit. It takes time to brand things and build things. We didn't get here overnight. It took us 8 years. 8 years. And so now we got new concepts launching. And I'm proud of you guys. I see you, tickets to Cleveland. Put them tickets in the chat. Put them wine glasses in the chat. Please, again, throw them tickets in the chat. If you brought your tickets to any of our shows via TashaKOnStage.com, we will be kicking off our tour this Sunday in Naples, Florida. I cannot wait to see y'all in Naples and Fort Myers and whoever else around there in a small Florida town. Yes, so I'm coming out there with the alligators. Yes, I am. Coming across the gun line. So don't forget, get your tickets. It's our wine, gossip, and comedy tour, okay? And I think I'm going to be on a radio station in the morning. Let me see what radio station I'm going to be on at 8 o'clock in the morning to help promote Naples, Florida. Hold on for a second. I believe it's 105.5 The Beat, The Freak Show. I ain't never heard of that show, but it sounds fun already, The Freak Show. Okay, so I'll be live at 8 a.m. calling in to that show to promote Naples, Florida, to let y'all know what y'all finna get, okay? Some wine, gossip, comedy, and Teddy. All right, and if you ain't got your tickets to any of our shows, okay, please visit TashaKOnStage.com to get them ready now before they sell out, okay? All right, listen, guys, this is happy hour. This is all about us, okay? We leave happy. We learn some things. You know, no celebrity gossip whatsoever. You guys actually get to call in. Everybody's anonymous. All you get to do is say your name and we can hear your voice. So it's sort of like a radio show, okay? That's where I started. So we're going all the way back, all right? After we got trolled on this here show, somebody didn't know how to behave. They done messed it up for everybody, okay? And I'm not messing up the bag for nobody, okay? So everybody, unfortunately, has to call in and your face won't be shown, so I'm so sorry. And I know a lot of y'all just don't give a damn about who know y'all or who it is and things like that. So, but we got to do what we got to do, okay? So make sure you guys hit the link if you want to call in and state your question. Please keep it short and sweet. No YouTube questions and things like that. We have the Stash group on Facebook. The moderators will be sharing that in the chat. If you want career questions and stuff like that, we got about 10, 15,000 members over there giving all the advice that they can on how to start a business, on how to start a YouTube, or anything that you want career-wise, okay? So listen, and when you do hit the chat, and when you do hit the link in the chat, the StreamYard link to call in, voice only, just state your name, where you're from. Hear me with the question. Please, guys, wait patiently. I see you guys backstage. I can hear you. Jasmine will be communicating with y'all because I think a lot of times y'all be like, where am I? Ain't nobody talking to me. Just look at the chat box. Jasmine will be talking to y'all, okay? And also, if you want your question read, please feel free to email me via unwinewithtashak@gmail.com, okay? But in the meantime, do y'all like my hair? I got my hair did. Yes, I did. I did. Y'all got to look at Keisha, the master stylist. Let me do a slow roll. Shout out to the master stylist. Damn. Shout out to the master stylist. Yes, sir. Look at them curls. Got me looking like Betty Boop. Because, you know, I'm all voluptuous. I got big boobs, a big stomach, big butt. You know what I'm saying? I'm entering the second phase of my life and everything. But shout out to, she got me all cute and everything. It be messed up in the morning. Anyway, I know it's growing. I'm trying to grow it out. So, not trying. My hair grows really fast. I just tell her all the time to cut it off. I really do. And shout out to TikTok. TikTok is streaming live with us right now. Yes, sir. I know. They jealous. I know all the other sites is jealous. So we got YouTube, Facebook, and TikTok. TikTok not in the chat. But if y'all listen, y'all can switch between if you want, because TikTok get thick over there. Okay, so welcome TikTokers. Y'all make sure y'all hit the wine class and don't forget to get your tickets. Okay. I was just told that we only have 25 minutes of TikTok commentary. I'm so sorry. I guess that's as long as the live is allowed. We don't know. It's our first time. But come on over to YouTube, TikTok, if you want to see the whole show, or Facebook, okay? Now, in the meantime, let's go on and get started. Oh, or do we have a trailer we got to promote or anything, Jasmine? Huh? Okay. Listen, while you guys are hitting that link, we're just going to show you what's coming up. Throw up that summer bunny. Throw up that summer bunny. Yeah. We got a little sponsor that we want to brag about. We're going to let y'all know what's coming up on TashaKLive.com. And then we'll be right back. So make sure you hold backstage using your StreamYard link and email me right now on UNWINEWITHTASHK@gmail.com. I'll be right back. Let's go.
Need you, baby, to warm the lonely nights. I need you, baby.
You set the internet ablaze back in 2017, 2018 after it was revealed that you not only slept with Offset, but you had participated in threesomes with him. You seemed devastated at first by the reveal, okay? Because you did several videos expressing remorse while crying. A1 from Love and Hip Hop was in fact sleeping with you while he was married to Lyrica Anderson,
Never
okay?
heard of him.
He is still married to Lyrica to this
Never
day.
heard of him.
And after that scandal,
Never heard of him.
you disappeared, and I heard you had since became a mom. You have two beautiful babies. They're twins that you had with an NFL player that you are engaged to.
I'm engaged.
Okay? Now, soon after that, you changed your tune and you quickly noticed that you garnered a huge fan base from such a huge public scandal that went ultra viral, okay? You monetized the hell out of that shit. And not only that, you found a new platform and went on to make a small career going after people's husbands.
I feel like married women try to portray this whole thing as like, I'm married, I'm this, I'm that. Be real. You really think your man wants to fuck you for a whole 30 years? I met so many dudes in my lifetime. I've met thousands of guys, all types of guys.
Okay. Summer Bunny, welcome to the mother wine cellar. Y'all make sure y'all have them subscriptions on deck, TashaKLive.com, okay? When I tell you the first 3 minutes of that interview is absolutely explosive. Absolutely explosive. We purposely didn't put it in there because we didn't want her baby daddy to drag her and beat her ass. Because that's what he gonna do when he gonna beat her ass. And a lot of y'all may advocate for domestic violence after she says what she said during this here interview. I just cannot believe. I was just like, wow. And the way it ended, she was on the ground of the wine cellar twerking, okay? I took the bottle of Casamigos. It was not my fault. It was not my fault, okay? Now listen. We got our first happy hour question in, okay? Happy hour question from an anonymous dark-skinned black woman that deserves to be a wife, damn it, or am I crazy? That is right. Light-skinned women and dark-skinned women deserve to be wives. Say it one more time for me. Let's go. Dear Tasha K, big sis in my head, keep me anonymous. A lot of our time, me and my old man family friends listen to the show and these details are kind of specific, okay? I've been a wino since the preconception of the Lamine. Oh, of Lamine. I said of the Lamine story. I was like, who is that? That's my damn son. I'm for real. Okay? My favorite segment of the channel is Monday Night Happy Hour. I know. It's a lot of y'all's, okay? Truly beneficial to so many. So with that said, I need your help and advice. I'm 42. Please, guys, if you hit the link to the StreamYard link to call in, hold backstage. Jasmine's going to be talking to you, okay? We're going to get to you. I got to read 2 questions, but in this case, I'm going to read 1 because this is so long, and then I'm going to go answer your video calls, okay? All right, so hold backstage. The link is in the chat if you want to call in. I'm 42, and I've been with my significant other since he is 52. My significant other who is 52 since I was 25 years old. We have 6 kids between us. His 3 all the same age, then 3-year difference from my oldest, all adults now, 8 grandchildren. Only 1 is my biological. We have great relationships with all the other kids, other parents, and with each other's families and generally. So we legit have a big family and still growing. All of us are close, and his kids look at me as mom. My kids look at him as dad, and our grandchildren is just that. We don't see steps. We are family. Overall, decent and content life. And I hate to sound ungrateful, or that I'm complaining, but things could always be better. All right, let's get into it. TikTok, welcome. If it's not interactive enough, come on over to YouTube, come on over to Facebook, Unwind with Tasha K, okay? As you can see, I said significant other instead of husband, because after 17 years together, we still have not gotten married. That's a long time. 6 kids, all these grandkids, that's a whole... That brings me to my question for the night. Should I end my relationship and move back home? For the short version, you can skip to the last paragraph. Continuing, is it just part of the background and some reasons why I'm asking? I think I'm going to read the whole thing. Let's go. The city we live in, he is from here. I'm not. I met him when I moved to the city, and we have been together since. I'm a Southern girl, born and bred, so I do it all. I've always been financially independent, so I took care of my kids financially without his help and maintained my bills without asking him for anything. Working 40 hours a week, super mom kids, cooking full course meals, meat, 2 veggies, bread, dessert every night, meatloaf, fried chicken, fried fish, shrimp, all that, and still do it. I added that little part, okay? When we first started dating, all my kids lived with me, but only one of his kids resided with him, and that child was 16 at the time. He asked me to marry him 2 years into our relationship. I had a beautiful ring and everything. Although we were both excited, we didn't plan the wedding at the time because both of us were between jobs. We were focused on working and maintaining our individual homes and raising my kids. Since by this time, his kid moved out. But he was always at my home and was very seldom at his. He may go home like once a week to check his mail, hang out with friends. Life kind of got away from us, and getting married took a back seat on the priority bus. After we got engaged, I moved into a townhouse, and he said he would move in with me. 3 months later, he tells me he wants to get his own apartment again because 50% of his bills, rent, electricity, gas, water, phone, cable, internet, we were splitting, was too expensive for him. So he moved into an apartment in a not-so-great area because his rent was very cheap, and he left me with all the financial responsibility for the townhome. We maintained separate homes for the next few years, but never broke up. We were still engaged and still going like normal. Anytime I asked about getting married, he would say, I'm not ready yet. We were already married. I don't need a white man to tell me you my wife, he says. And I don't believe in marriage. The one I overheard him saying in conversation. To save time and the details, the next few years went like this. 2014, my car was stolen. My kids moved in with their dads because I was on the verge of eviction. And because of those 2 things, it caused a financial setback. He was of no help financially. I didn't ask because I knew he couldn't afford it too. So June, I had to file for bankruptcy, and I moved in with my BFF. But fiance decided at the last minute to allow me to move in with him 6 months instead. Again, for the sake of the details, the next 6 months were pure hell. He kicked me out of his home 3 separate times for ultimately no reason other than the common denominator was him being drunk each time. After the last time, I told myself I would never let a man have that much control over my life like that, and that kind of scarred me from ever wanting to live with a man again. Y'all following me? So I moved into a 1-bedroom apartment closer to my job so I could walk to work each day. He picked me up from work when I got off. After I moved in, one night I had this nagging voice in my head telling me to go to his house. Don't call, go to the house. I went, and lo and behold, another woman was there. I kicked her out of his house, smacked the shit out of him, and told him we were done and I was moving back home. I even stopped wearing the ring. He begged me not to leave him, and after I cooled down, we decided to work things out, and we stayed together. Agreed to getting married officially. Look at y'all in the chat. Look at y'all. Y'all listen to it. Y'all be saying things I don't even be saying, okay? This is happy hour. Write in if you want your question read. Call in using the link in the chat to give me your question. You know what I'm saying? To verbally state your question. Some of y'all can't read it right. It's okay, me either. Shit, I barely can read this. Listen. Easier for me to say it. 2016, June, we decided to move in together again, but this time we made sure the bills wasn't so high. Unfortunately for him, I was still tight on Unfortunately for him, it was still tight on his wallet. Not to mention he didn't contribute to the miscellaneous items like groceries, cleaning products, and things like that. He was nasty. I added that last part. He came home each day, kicked his feet up, waited on me to get off work so he can enjoy his 6-pack, bottle of gin, cigarettes, and puff that. And I stopped to get for him every other day, which adds up. And I wait on his home cooked meal. So I started working overtime to make ends meet. Listen, I'm going to finish this up. I know y'all like, hold up. 2017, she got it in dates. So I sat him down and I told him I was getting to the point where I was starting to get exhausted and starting to feel like I needed a second job because I was dishing out way too much money to make sure we were maintaining. And if I had to get a second job, I was going to ask him to leave. Because I shouldn't be struggling financially like this with 2 incomes already in the house and a man getting pussy on demand. Pussy on demand is the phrase of the day, okay? Pussy on demand. All right. Hell, the bills didn't come to be over $1,800 a month, but I was dishing out way more than that. And now during this time, we weren't even going on dates. He said I didn't have to get another job and that we were fine. I consolidated the bills instead of 50-50, except rent. He took the lower bills and I paid the higher bills. I know, 2018, not like her. Nothing changed. She should have put this in a TikTok video like Risa Tisa. At this point, it should have been Latisa Tisa. My nigga broke. All right, so nothing changed from this consolidation. I felt another financial hardship was brewing. Luckily, I got a promotion and that came with a huge raise. Then unfortunately, I lost that position as well as the raise. As a result, I went into a major depression. He only said, oh, well, you will be okay, and continued to carry on with no care in the world while I was stressed out like crazy. December, I made the hard decision to ask him to move out because it was better for me financially if all I had to worry about was myself again. And again, he still wasn't my husband. Although I told him he didn't have to rush, he was mad and moved out ASAP. 2019. Shout out to Latoya. Latoya said she mad on Facebook and just got here. Shout out to Facebook. Listen. Okay, now 2019, he moved into his place in January and things were better financially for me now because I didn't have an extra person to look out for. But July came, we broke up because I found out he was cheating. We didn't talk for 3 months and he didn't want the relationship to end and started to try and restore the relationship with the promises of getting married. At that time, I said no, but he still didn't want to end the relationship. Again, he was still at my home 6 days out of the 7-day week. 2020, the year of COVID. I had to start working from home, so I purchased my first house. Still in his apartment, though, but together as a couple. 2022, I was diagnosed with stage 3 breast cancer. After 30 chemo treatments, 4 different medications, 16 radiation treatments, a mastectomy, reconstructive surgery, and losing all my beautiful hair, I'm proud to say I'm cancer-free as of June 23. I heard that, yes. Won't he do it? Won't God do it? Yes. Okay, now, all right, when I was diagnosed, my family begged me to come home, but of course I couldn't at that time. My mother came to stay with me for 7 months as my main caregiver. Fiance was around, but he stayed at his home most of the time to stay out of the way. He also started a new job and had to work during the major part of the illness. Although he knew the severity of my illness, he still expected me to get up and do the cooking. My mother either had to check him about arguing with me and extra stress and the extra stress, another reason to confirm him to stay at his place. So this man got a whole nother house. You live in your house, you going through chemo, and he leaving his house to come to your house to ask for a plate every day? Is that what you telling me? Huh? Now here we go. After all of this, he still says he isn't ready to get married because he doesn't want me to look down on him financially. And he wants to continue to keep our separate residences because we both have PTSD because of the past history of us living together. But he also says he knows he doesn't want any other woman and has been committed to me all this time and will remain committed. But just don't see the point in getting married legally. I explained to why. Legal reasons, health decisions, we should, but he still doesn't get it. It doesn't help that during our relationship, we have seen other couples start dating, get married, have kids, get divorced, etc., and we still going. It makes him feel even more vindicated in his thinking and justifies if it ain't broke, don't fix it. There has been 2 other men that has tried to take me from him and waited on me 3 or more years to make a decision, but they are now even married. I wore the red lipstick today for a reason. Grown woman shit, okay? There has been 2 other men that has tried to take me from him and waited on me 3 or more years to make a decision, but they are not even married. I have never cheated on him. I've been faithful and committed, and I still have nothing to look forward to. If I leave, I still have nothing to look forward to except being alone. Men in the dating ocean are trash as these days. Again, I just don't know what to do. If you were in my shoes, what would you do? Well, thank God I'm not in your shoes. Thank God I'm not in your shoes. I just don't understand. And I do want to talk to the Christian folk, to the God-fearing folk, because I'm God-fearing. And there's a lot of us that don't listen to God. I mean, from the time, I want to say, up until you were 25 years old, this is all you know. This is the only man you know. And you know every part of him. You know every lie he tell. You know what he love to eat. You know how funky his draws be. You know if they mix with someone else's secretions and things. I just don't understand. 17 years. God has given you every major clue as to why you should move on, but you have decided to stay till death do you part. Not us. You part. You. This is beyond that. At this point, I'm not even worried about the man. The man ain't got nothing. He has left. The man has left. Gone. Listen, when I tell you he got you cooking for him, he got her screwing him, he got her paying the bills, he got her giving head, he got Teddy throwing nose papers. He got somebody for everybody and is able to maintain a very low and cost-effective lifestyle by keeping his money, throwing y'all dick in a few words whenever y'all want to hear it. You like to hear it go, living the absolute great life. You cannot make this up. And the fact that he leaves his house to come over to your house, he don't pay a bill in your house, and you fix him a plate. Why is Jason calling me right now? Okay. Nah. I'm just trying. They said Wendy Williams again. Here's the thing. As a wino, and I'm not laughing at you. I'm not laughing at your pain. It's the stupiditiousness. It's the you just not wanting. It doesn't matter. It could be spelled on the wall for you. He don't want you. He don't want you. He needs you, but he don't want you. I guarantee you this man got a life insurance policy on you right now. You don't even know it. A lot of things he would have to disclose to you if he becomes your husband and things like that, you know. I don't learn how to be alone and love yourself. And the fact that God sent you 2 other husbands and they married now. and gave you years to make a decision. I don't think at this point it's him, it's you. You don't know how to make a decision. You don't know how to stand on business. You don't know how to let your yeses be yeses and noes be noes. You continue to let this, at this point, shit, you might well go on down to CVS and just enter into a relationship with a massager or a dildo. You ain't got to cook for them because you're complaining about cooking for them. Making sure you get home early enough to your house that you paying bills for, that you working 2 jobs for, to fix him a plate and ride it down the road to the Section 8 housing. Come on. Hey y'all, how y'all doing? Shout out to everybody on Facebook. Shout out to TikTok. I'm just trying to figure this out. Like, what? So what do you want me to tell you? Leave? I think, honestly, there needs to be a therapist for you. You're looking for love, and you don't have it here. Here. There's no love here. Sorry. The heart is here. It's not here. You don't have it here. Okay? In the words of Blue Ivy. We gotta listen, we as black women, especially if we gone through it, okay? Especially if we gone through it, like we owe it to ourselves to get therapy. We owe it to ourselves. I don't even think life can be functionable without it. Especially if you're a single mom. There has to be money in the budget for some type of mental health to keep you grounded so that you don't wake up 17 years later, 6 kids later, sick, you've beat cancer, God has given you a second chance only to go back to the shit that caused you to get cancer probably in the first place, which was stress. Is this what we're doing? Like, he's giving you a clean bill of health. He has gotten rid of the man. I'm telling you, there's something around you that the Lord is blocking to make sure that negative energy don't enter. But for some reason, you still go to the grocery store, come home intentionally, fix this nigga a plate to take it over there to him after his side bitch done fucked him. I just cannot. I cannot. How many more no's do you need to hear? Maybe sometimes y'all need to write in so you can kind of see it from me, because I'm a stranger. I'm on the outside looking in. So is everybody watching. And when you see comments like these, because I know she's watching, you know what I'm saying? And you see, it makes you say, damn, now is the time to realize why things, I am a firm believer in, if something is for you, it's for you. You don't have to argue with it. You ain't got to chase it. But if God is trying to block it, he gonna make sure it's blocked every which way. This God don't want that man putting no more dick in you. I'm telling you, that dick probably the one gave you cancer. Y'all sleeping on HPV. You sleeping on it. You sleeping on it. And you've been faithful to who? Faithful to who? No. A lot of y'all got to wake up. Maybe that's why we here. Jasmine, put the link in the chat. The stream, y'all come on up in here. Y'all hit the link now. I know it was a long question. It was about 20 minutes long. Y'all, please hit the link. I'll read another question while y'all hit the link. It's going to be short this time. Call in using the StreamYard link, Facebook, TikTok, as well as YouTube. The lines are open now. Everybody that was here just kind of fell off because it was a long time waiting, I know. But you talking about hell, happy hour over now. I'm trying to tell you, listen. I just don't understand. Like, you know, if something is for you, it will be for you. There's everything in your life that you mentioned, and this is why journaling is important. This is why I wholeheartedly believe in journaling. I journal all the time. I got my baby journaling. Because you get to look at this and maybe have somebody read your journal to you so you can hear what it is that you're writing. Because a lot of stuff you just be writing, you just be pouring your heart out, but you don't receive it because you're not the reader. But just stop and read it. Stop and read the bullshit. Stop and read it. What you steady chasing something. God been wanted you to do something else. Do someone else. But you said no. And if you say no, ain't nothing else we gonna do about that. Y'all, the link in the chat, the line is open. Okay, y'all come on back up in here. Before I get it, cause y'all done pissed me off already. Look, y'all writing in real fast, okay? Sure, who is this? Her device ain't. Make sure y'all devices are connected when y'all hit that StreamYard, okay? Again, the lines is open. Call in. Let me see. Hold on for a second. All right. We got another one. Hey, Tasha, I want to remain anonymous, but I wanted to let you know what is happening in my relationship with my fiance with hopes that you can guide me in the right direction. I have been with my fiance for 8 years, since I was 21. It happened fast and I got pregnant on the first night we met. Eventually, he moved in and we started our life. We had the same goals and dreams, and eventually we began to achieve those dreams. I finished school, bachelor's and master's, and he became a truck driver. We moved into our newly built home, and then things started to change. At this time, we had 2 daughters. Tasha, I'm tired. He does not do manly things, is not accountable, and lacks the go-getter attitude. I manage all the bills, fix things around the house, and sign all the paperwork. I'm about to be 30, and I feel my needs have been met, and I feel my needs have changed. I want that strong man that I respect and lets me be the woman. I don't want to wear the pants. I'm fine with my skirt. I do not want to worry and know things. I do not want to worry, and I want to know things are being taken care of. I tell my mom this, but she says he is fine as long as he does not cheat. I've also stopped wanting to have sex with him. He has never made me orgasm. He is a great father, homeboy, Karen, treats me well, but am I asking too much? Also, I've been engaged since 2020, so I don't know what's happening with that. Sincerely, Anonymous. That's why I said therapy for black women. You spent all that money going to school, but you never learned about you. Please, guys, the phone lines are open. Hit the link. Come on up in here. To this young lady that just wrote in, you spent all these years studying everything around you but you. And since you was 21, it happened fast and I got pregnant because it's a lot of women around here that just want to be loved. You just want to be loved. You don't know what type of love you want. It's just like, just love me. Give me flowers. Give me candy. Just love me. And then you figure out the entire time you ain't loved you, neither did he. But now you got these children standing up, looking at you, giving you unconditional love, and they're going to drag your ass down too at the same time. Like, now you're 30, you done woke up, because this is when women tend to start to know themselves. And now you realize I've been faking. Not only have I been faking orgasms, I've been faking love. This ain't nobody. I don't even blame him. I don't. I have never in my life, and I say this with everything in me, I have never in my life ever faked an orgasm for a man. I am the one that will break down your ego. I will emasculate you before my eyes, but I'll build you back up at the same time because you're going to make me come. You don't get to come till I come. A lot of y'all around here letting these men come for y'all. You come first. I mean, you come first. He come. He going to come anyway. It don't matter. He going to come and he going to leave. But while you here, I come first. And a lot of y'all don't even know yourselves that well to even understand what it takes to make you come or how to even teach somebody how to make you come. But yet y'all sitting up here starting families and creating and businesses and things. And then you realize the man is lazier than you. The phone lines are open. That's why I keep saying phone lines. I don't know, StreamYard be doing us wrong. It's like y'all be coming in here, they throw y'all out. It's like, stay the hell off our live. That's cool. We got plenty of questions. Y'all don't want to call in. I got plenty to read. It's all good. Hey, we got this. But I'm just saying, like, what is wrong with putting you first for once? What is wrong with that? Like, what is wrong with the man and saying, you know what? Stop. Stop. Slow and steady. Slow and steady. Y'all don't worry about it. This is why I wear nails, because I got short little fat hands. Just slow and steady. Circle the motion. Get the paint. A mea culpa today. Well, I got Shaq. I said, I told Shaq I'm about to go to the paint store and get some paint. We finna put a blanket down. I'm finna do the paint canvas. I'm finna get that. Damn. Shout out to Kelly Rowland and Mia Cole. I was low-key jealous. I said, you got that. I said, baby, you got to step up your game. He's talking about this fairy tale. Yeah? Well, we going to make fairy tale around here. Listen. Baby girl, listen. I'm not laughing at you, but this is why it's important that people spend their 20s. Because I got a lot of young women that watch this show. Oh, my God, I do. I really do. And in your 20s, it's time to get to know yourself. Don't be in a rush to have children, have babies. Now, for me, I had to grow up a lot faster. You understand what I'm saying? So by the time I was 23, 24, I was ready to get married. I already knew who I was. I already knew everything. I was accepting that. Now, yes, was I still in therapy and things like that? But here's the thing. I knew that by just dating around and stuff. I knew who I could stay with and who I couldn't stay with. And y'all got to be honest with yourselves. Y'all have to ask, am I going to be able to spend the rest of my life with this nigga here? I'm 21. Think about it. You supposed to nut every time. He's supposed to help you nut every time. He's supposed to assimilate himself in a way where you don't have to work hard every time. That's what a man is supposed to do, provide everything it is that you need, including nuts. Damn it, y'all piss me off. Ashley, come on up in here. Y'all, the StreamYard link is open. The lines is open. Hey, Ashley, where you calling from? Turn your mic on. I'm telling you, something wrong with StreamYard. Kicked her out. See? Something wrong with StreamYard. I don't know. I'm telling you, it ain't me. Maybe we'll have to switch to Blog Talk Radio, because I be seeing a lot of creators. They don't even use StreamYard like that. They use, Jasmine, you think you can look into that software? Because it's too many errors. People calling in and stuff like that. We'll get Blog Talk Radio or some type of voice line that y'all could call in that's a lot easier, because I be seeing y'all come in and it just kicks y'all out. So I apologize about that. But you can still continue. Maybe somebody will be able to get through and stay. But if not, we got plenty of questions. Please email me, unwinewithtashak@gmail.com. They coming right to me. Lord, y'all got me sweating my hair out already. Jesus. It's supposed to last till at least Friday, or at least till I get to Naples on Sunday. So who coming to the show? 8:30 Off the Hook Comedy Club, okay? Who got their tickets? Who got their tickets to one of our shows? TashaKOnStage.com, okay? So we starting off in Naples, Florida this Sunday. I can't wait to see a lot of y'all there. Y'all in my DMs talking about Naples, a lot of white people. I love it. Hey, white people. Hey, white wine. Hey, red wine. You know what I'm saying? Then we're going to head over to Atlanta. And then we're going to head over to Indianapolis. Then we're going to head over to Baltimore and so on. A lot of these cities already are almost like half sold out. So please, y'all, get y'all tickets to see me at your local comedy club, Wine, Gossip, and Comedy. And I'm listening. We're bringing it down. So be more. I see you got your ticket for Atlanta. Atlanta's a big market for us. A very, very big market. Okay. So, all right. Let me see. Let me read one that just came in. Okay, now this is the second email that you've sent anonymous. Hey, Tasha, keep me anonymous. I'm from the Caribbean, 38, no kids. Recently built my own house and I have 2 jobs. It's hard for me to find a man. I've been independent my entire life and I'm tired of having to do it all on my own. I keep attracting men who are undercover scrubs and expect me to lead. How do I stop attracting those types and attract someone who is a provider where you already have everything you need? You cannot say that I have no kids. I'm 38. I built my own house. I have 2 jobs. It's hard for me to find a man, but you're not making time to find a man. I've been independent my entire life. I'm tired of having to do it on my own. I keep attracting men who are undercover scrubs and expect me to lead. A lot of us women, and I say us because I'm a woman too. I have a son that I try to allow to, get away with things that his daddy does not play about. And it's vice versa. Like, my daughter don't get away with stuff the way she get away with it with her daddy, right? But what I've learned over the years being a woman, especially a black woman, because I'm telling you, and this is no shade to any other race of woman out there, but black women, we just built different. And it took me visiting the motherland to get that. When I truly have seen black women severely, I'm talking about out of shape. And this is no shade. I'm talking about no bra on, over 250 pounds. They got 6 children, all a year apart. They got some children in school, some children walking with them. They got a child on the back. They got fruit and bread on the head. And they walk every day. They had their kids on the side of the road. They had a business. They sell their shit. They go home. They cook for their children. They wash their children. They put their children to sleep. And while the man is outside drinking tea or he may be working, they don't do all that. Man don't do all that. The man is typically in shape. He got a 6-pack. And he comes into a hot meal every night and hot pussy too. What I observed as a woman is that we naturally are the caregivers, are the growers, are the nurturers of the earth. It is in us to do that. That's why we find it crazy when we see women that could just drop off their kids, leave them, never come back. It's like, who are you? What happened? Who did it? We naturally want to help to inspire, to grow. It's our job. That's why we give birth. That's why God chose us to carry the baby, to feed the baby, to love on the baby, to nurse the baby. It was a reason why they didn't give it to the nigga. It was a reason why he did not give it to the nigga. And so we do that for years. We get them signed up for school. Very rarely you'll see a man going down there with birth certificates and shit like that to sign them up for school. We do see it if they have to, but let's be honest. Like, it is the women that's cooking, cleaning, nurturing, talking, fighting, all that shit, because that's who we are. And then we mistake who we're supposed to do it for and end up doing it to men because that's in our innate nature to do that. It's to feed them, to care for them, to nurture them and things. But you're only supposed to do that to children. And you only do that to children that you have with a man that provides for you. Come on in here, Miss Awesome. How you doing, Miss Awesome? Where you calling from?
I'm calling from the ATL, and I will see you when you get here. The ATL. I hear an earth echo.
It's probably just StreamYard. Jasmine, she said there's an echo. Is there an echo? Hold on for a second. We're going to figure it out. Guys, the video line is open. Please hit the link. It's in the chat, okay, if you want to call in. All right? Hold on. What'd you say? All right, what's your question, Miss Awesome?
Okay. What would you do? Okay. Okay. What would you do if this is the situation? My aunt got sick in April. She fell, was on life support 4 to 5 times between the months of April and November. I took care of her. She had no husband, no kids. I was like a daughter to her. None of the family would assist me with taking care of her. This is my mom's sister. I was
Okay.
basically told no. So I was her voice when she was on life support and everything. She even came home with me from rehabilitation center. My
Okay.
aunt passed away in November. I was there when she took her last breath. So once I called the morgue, well, I called to report her death, the insurance company told me that she had no beneficiary now. Mind you, I'm her beneficiary.
Okay.
So I was confused about it. So I told the morgue what was going on and I was handling it. But either way, I was going to pay for it. And I remember the phone call that me and my aunt made the first time she got off of life support to the insurance company. And I had told my aunt, I have a difficult time every time I call them. They act like they couldn't even find you in the system. So we called together and talked to the insurance company. So they did not correct whatever it was in the system. Fast forward, while I'm planning the funeral arrangements, I did not tell anyone about it because I knew we made a phone call to the insurance company on the recorded line. So my uncle called her boyfriend and asked the name of the insurance company, and he got wind of it that there was no one on the policy. So he did all kind of illegal things and even buried her without notifying me. His name was not listed at the morgue. It was myself and my mom. Once I called the morgue, they got the stuttering and then told me my aunt was not there. When I called the funeral home, they sent her 200 miles away. At first, they were like, he's next to kin. But then when she looked at the record, she seen that it was not listed at the morgue of point of contact and was like, what do you want me to do? But you have to pay for her to be shipped back. And I'm like, okay, that's not fair because you guys retrieved her body without looking at the paperwork. So fast forward, they had a funeral. They did not inform me anything about it, and conjured up signatures, even a death certificate. He put on the death certificate that she was
You
him.
echoing real bad. Do you have like? Are you on a laptop or something?
Yes.
Okay, Jasmine. Does she need to turn her volume down? I don't know. I'm not a sound engineer.
How about now?
Okay, it's better now. Go ahead.
Okay. So fast forward, they had her funeral. I was not there. No one told me, not even my mom. So they pulled the phone record and informed myself and my uncle that they have the phone record of me and my aunt on the line discussing her account, and that we need to work it out. If not, if not, we'll be going to court. We need to go to court about it. But they said in order it would be the siblings. But since
I was gonna say this is a legal issue, so and that's pretty hard to kind of go through for you to be the caregiver, and then they just kind of leave you out of the burial um, part of it because I mean that is a money grab. The faster she in the ground, the faster they get them checks out. So, what's your question?
what would you do in my case? I feel like I have a lot of the information printed out that because my no one is gonna they feel as though I should split everything with them, all of the siblings.
So you have the money.
No, no one. I put her account on hold. No one has been issued the money, but I think my uncle has conjured up signatures. Some of them false because one of my uncles died right after my aunt. My other aunt told me that she signed no paperwork, so I think he paid for the funeral, but then got other documents to submit to the funeral home to try to retrieve the money. So I
How
put
much
her
money we
account on hold.
talking? How much money we talking?
It ain't even it's less than $100,000.
So okay, so if it's not a lot, What's the issue?
What did you say? I'm sorry.
If it's not a lot of money, what's the issue?
The issue is they know they were not left anything. They all of them know that I was the beneficiary. They know it hands down. But they seen a way that they could try to get some money, and they're just trying to take it from me.
Well, you know, fighting it is going to cost you $100,000. So the only person that's going to get that money is the lawyer.
The insurance company is stating that they're gonna take it to court. So they said that if by March, if we haven't come up with an agreement, that they're gonna provide us with a court date.
Yeah, you got to go in there with representation. That costs money.
So do you think that with all the things that I have that he submitted illegally, that I would be able to handle it myself?
I listen. I can't answer that question. I don't know what the specifics are. You would have to talk to an attorney about that. You would probably have to get an estate lawyer, and they are pretty pricey, you know. And it's just $100,000. Like, you have to understand, like, they're gonna bill against it. So even if the insurance company got to take you out of court, they're gonna bill against that money. They deal with this kind of stuff all the time. And you're saying that the uncle, that was her brother. That's trying to get the money or buried
Yes,
her.
and now he's got with all of the siblings, my mom, everybody, and they're saying, you should pay us out. We should also get her money. When the insurance company have told them that, hey, we got to record her on a recorded line stating that Sabrina, that I'm the beneficiary.
Yeah, so I mean, it's gonna cost money to fight this. This could be a couple of years before y'all get this resolved. And I mean, to be honest with you, insurance companies don't want to pay anyway. So, you know, this is another way for them to kind of get out of it. But yeah, you're gonna have to probably get an attorney unless you have those receipts, you have the power of attorney to prove that yes, this is, you know, the money is supposed to go to me. But that doesn't mean they're not going to be able to contest it. So get you a lawyer. You may get somebody straight out of law school that's not, you know, charging a lot.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I know an estate lawyer. I can give you mine. You know what I'm saying? She in Georgia. She really good at what she does. Is she going to bill you? Absolutely. Them bills is high.
Okay, because I even was the one paying the insurance the whole year last year. Even before then, I've always helped
So
my
you were
aunt.
paying on the policy yourself?
Yes,
You can prove that it was coming out of your account?
yes, they got all of that. I've submitted everything to them.
But do you have copies of that?
Yes.
Okay, and so the policy, basically you are listed as the only beneficiary.
Well, they said no one was listed. I got them to pull the phone record of when my aunt got out of life support.
So does she have kids?
No.
That's gonna be a hard thing. Y'all
So
may
on
have
the
to.
phone, on the recording, she stated that you should see my niece's name down there. She's the beneficiary. So the representative never said, no, I don't see it. The representative said, well, unfortunately, you still have to
But
sign
why
in.
didn't you? And listen, I'm gonna move on after this. But why didn't you at that time, when your auntie was here, just have them send over a DocuSign document to add you? It takes 5 minutes to do that.
They never said that I was not listed. All of these years, I thought I was.
Yeah, but you think you're listed when you have a copy and it's saying, hey, I'm listed. Like my insurance policy, I have a copy. I know who's listed. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like you gotta have a physical copy. And you know, this is a lesson to everybody. You know, black people, white people, whatever. You gotta get it in writing. And if she was here at that time, you should have had a physical copy.
Exactly.
It shouldn't have been a representative. That's like calling an AT&T call center. It doesn't work like that. You have, and in a phone call, they can say that she was under the influence, she was out of her mind, and contest that money. A phone call is not enough. So next time you decide to take care and become a caregiver, make sure you getting your money on the back end. Like Nene Leak, she made sure she got that money from Greg. You understand what I'm saying? And if you are a caregiver, put more money on the person. You know what I'm saying? 100,000 is not enough to be stressing over. 1 million, yes. Okay, so like this is gonna be hard, and you may have to fight this pro bono and just kind of see how it works out.
Yeah. They did send a letter kind of apologizing, saying that I'm sorry that we didn't handle this while your aunt was here, because that was the main point of the phone call when we did call, and they still didn't handle it. So
Yeah. I'm gonna be honest with you. I mean, does she have any debt?
maybe like a few credit cards.
So they got to get paid too. So you got to think about it. It's going to be more people to come. So, but thank you so much for calling in. I appreciate you, and I'll see you in Atlanta.
I will see you.
Okay, and email me if you want my estate lawyer. She pricey now. That white lady.
And Tasha, I came and I saw you at Auntie Hammy.
Oh, I remember you. Awesome. How you doing? You don't even look the same.
Yep.
I didn't even recognize you. Oh, wow, you look beautiful. Skin all clear and everything.
Thank you.
Yes. So I can't wait to see you. But email me though if you want my estate lawyer information. She out of Woodstock.
Okay. I will see you.
Bye. I'll see you in Atlanta.
Bye-bye.
What's going on, Puzzle Piece? Remember, guys, the line is open. You guys can hit the link and call in. I do have questions waiting via email. You guys can write in on unwinewithtashak@gmail.com. This is an hour that's all about us. We get to get some shit off our chests, okay? Hey, Puzzle Piece.
What's up, Tasha?
How are you? Where you calling from?
From Texas.
Shout out to Texas. What part of Texas?
I'm in Mansfield, so it's like the Dallas-Fort Worth area.
Yes, I know exactly where that is. Yeah.
I actually didn't have a question. I just called to say, keep doing your shit.
Oh,
you doing your big one.
Yeah.
But,
what's
you
up?
know, so I have to ask, out of everything you could do in life, why you decide to do this? Like, what caused you to want to be on this type of platform?
I had no idea I was going to be on this type of platform. Now that I look back at my life and kind of, because there are clues along the way as you're developing into who you are.
Right.
I can see how I came here, but I did not. It was not in the cards as far as my vision. But everybody else around me saw it. Like, I would be working at a restaurant. They would call me the little Oprah. And I'm like, why y'all? I'm not the little Oprah. What the fuck y'all? Like, for real, I used to get real irritated about that. Like, I'm Tasha. I'm not Oprah. What the hell? You know what I'm saying? So, like, yeah, I would just, I just always was a motivator. I love being a person to motivate people to be better, to enjoy life. Life is too short, every moment around me. And I'm telling you, even Jasmine is the most serious person on my team. And I just be trying my best. I'm like, why you ain't smiling? What's wrong with you? Do you not see the shit I go through and I'm smiling? She just be like, I don't know how you do it. hey. When I'm
not be cracking up.
They can fight over this shit. Who cares? Listen.
I crack up because everybody want to sue you. They don't want you to put their real business out there. It's like if you don't do it, like if you're a celebrity or if you putting your shit in the street, and then somebody come and call you out on it, why you mad?
They just mad. That's all. And nobody likes their name in the title. And I get it. Even me, I be looking at my name in the title like, now why y'all just didn't call me? I'm with all the shits. You understand what I'm saying? I'll tell you. Just call me. I think they be intimidated or something. I'm like, man, look, I get on the phone with any one of y'all. What's going on?
Oh, really?
So, no, but like, I just, I look back over the clues. I used to get jealous when I would see like a preacher or a motivational speaker or a comedian, you know what I'm saying, just kind of doing their thing. And I was like, they ain't doing it right. But yet I'm laughing. And I'm the one sitting in the audience. I'm like, well, obviously they're doing something right because I ain't up there, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I just got hungry every time I saw somebody doing it. And I remember the military wanting to put me in the military like as a drill sergeant or as a therapist, to people. And I ain't finna do that, but I did it naturally. So I'm not shocked.
I mean, you have a good personality for it. I'm someone who does motivational speaking, and I'm trying to get out of my own way so I can figure out what that path looks like. But when I look at someone like you, like I was watching your show the other day, you just have a good time with it. And normally, if
That's
you're in
it.
something, you're supposed to be in it, it seems, and it feels like a passion because you have me in stitches. Like,
Yeah,
it
you
is what it
just
is.
one day at a time. And I think with motivational speakers, I got a really good friend. I'm gonna be honest with you. He was instrumental too, and not just Jason, because Jason gonna get a little jealous, but he was a coworker, right? And he would not only like I would say motivate bar guests because he was a bartender. He had went through a lot. He was in foster care and everything. And I'm talking about somebody that's got more energy than me. And I'm like, that's rare because I got a lot of energy. You know what I'm saying? But he would make me feel like, I'm like, man, I got to get my energy up. Like, but he would read all types of books. His name is Gerald. He would read all types of books, you know what I'm saying? He would just have the answer for everything.
Right.
And he would just, and I'm going to tell you this because when I hear people say, I'm a motivational speaker, but I need to get out of my own way in order to do it. And it's like, slow your roll. That's what he thought. And I'm not saying he's missed his calling, but
Right.
he's missing his calling because he feels that he has to live what it is that he preached. And I said, no, like there are people around. There's no way as a motivational speaker, you're going to be able to experience everything that people are going through. But if you have been given the right words by God, by ways of reading, experiences and things like that, your job is to motivate the population and to keep it going. There's no way you could be 1,000 places at once. There's no way that you can counsel all. And so there are anointed and appointed people such as yourself. And it's not for you to get out of your own way. You're in the way of other people.
Wow.
You understand what I'm saying? So you too busy worried about me and it ain't got shit to do with you.
Right.
If you genuinely have information that can help people, to motivate people, to get them out of situations and be kind of like that good angel on their shoulder,
Yeah.
why are you not doing that? Because of who? You? So
That's powerful.
your demon is you.
Yeah.
And
That's
your
powerful.
demon is doing exactly what it needs to do, which is keep you from getting to people who need that information.
I needed to hear that too.
Yeah, like stop. It's not getting in your way. You doing everything that fear is telling you to do, and it's doing its job, keeping you from getting to people who need you. And that is totally not fair. So you're gonna die knowing that you had information that could help people live right, get better knowledge and things like that, be happier, not commit suicide, make it easier to go through chemotherapy and to fight trials and tribulations that life goes through. You know what I'm saying? That you go through in life, all because of what? You scared?
That's part of it. But they say the most successful people are in the cemetery.
I used to walk through a cemetery every day going to school, and I used to talk to them people. Damn. Swear to God, I ain't lying. I was 5, 6, 7, 8 years old. I used to go to Patterson Elementary in Panama City, Florida. Everybody know what I'm talking about. Off of Bay Avenue, I forgot the name of the street that you turned down, but there was a cemetery that was right next to the school. I used to walk through that cemetery every day. And sometimes the sun wouldn't even be up. My mama would be like, you walking through that cemetery? Who gonna take me? Where am I going? Who? Every day, I'm walking straight through it. And I be talking to myself walking through it. I swear to God, I be having conversations. I've always talked to myself, conversations, talking to myself. I'm telling you, like, you are doing a disservice by not doing what it is that you're supposed to do, not for you, but for other people. Get you out of it. Get you out of it. Yeah, I be tired. I don't be wanting to get up here and talk and listen to shit. But that's not for me to, it's not for me to say I don't want to do it. Like, that's very selfish. So you got this puzzle piece. Come on now, come on.
I'm gonna do it, and then I need you to subscribe too. Now, don't get shy.
Well, subscribe. What's the name? Puzzle Piece?
Yep.
All right, we got you, Puzzle Piece.
All right.
And it's spelled just like that. Puzzle
It's spelled
Piece.
just like that. And I could use some advice. So
okay. Well, hit us now. We got the Stash group on Facebook. So hit us at Stash on Facebook, and I mean we got thousands of people up in there. So drop what it is that you're doing. They're gonna come in there and support you. It's winos, business owners, entrepreneurs, everybody that's just stuck. They may not be stuck. They may just be there to network, but get up in that group.
I appreciate it. My real name is Tiffany though. I
Nice
just
to
had
meet
to
you,
pick a
Tiffany.
good handle. You as well. Keep doing your shit though, man, because you know what they
Thank
say.
you.
Those haters are what's paying your bills.
I ain't worried about them. They don't really hate me. They love me. Don't nobody watch shit that they don't love. So listen, I ain't worried about them. Bye, Puzzle Piece.
See you.
I
Good
love
talking
that
to you.
name. Alrighty. Okay, guys, remember the link is open. You guys can call in. Jasmine, how long we got? 30 minutes? Okay, we got 30 more minutes before we end this show. Y'all questions are really good. Okay. So this is another anonymous. Thank you guys for specifying if you want to remain anonymous. Okay. Remember, you guys can write in. UNWINEWITHTASHAK@gmail.com. Who's secret lovers in the chat? Who they talking about, y'all? I'm so nosy. Who's secret lovers? Who's secret lovers? J990. Who's secret lovers? Please tell. Don't be saying nothing like that if you ain't gonna say no names now. Okay? Listen. To my part 46. What the hell is y'all? TikTok people? Oh, okay, I got you. Because I'm like, who y'all talking about? Remember, guys, you can write in unwindwithtashak@gmail.com. Don't forget, we're kicking off our comedy tour March 3rd, this Sunday in Naples. I'll be in Naples. Okay, I'm actually going to be on 105.5 The Beat in the morning at 8 o'clock in the morning. So if you want to call in and listen to me cut up with them, you can to promote the show. Coming up March 3rd, then we're going to follow with Atlanta, Indianapolis. Y'all better be in the building, and Chicago better be in the building too in Indianapolis. Okay, I ain't got enough security to come to Chicago. No, I'm just playing. The clubs is booked, so they ain't had time to put me on the schedule. They could, but it just didn't correlate with my schedule. So Chicago, y'all gonna have to come to Indianapolis. Then we're gonna go to Baltimore. All right, and then after that, I'll promote what's coming up after this. Okay. All right. So hello, Tasha. I would like to remain anonymous. Okay. Question 1. I am 19, going on 20 years old. Pisces gay. Shout out to Pisces. I'm Pisces March 10th. It is Pisces season. Yes, sir. Okay. Now, I'm going to get a bomb bowl, but I'm going to start getting that boom. Okay. I'm 19 going on 20 years old. Pisces gay. I currently attend university as a pre-med student at a really good university. Congratulations, top 20 in the world. Due to its status, the curriculum is very challenging and the students are hyper competitive. I had a difficult first year since it was hard for me to transition from high school to post-secondary education, but I was able to bounce back with a 4.0 GPA in my first semester and second year. Although I'm making a comeback, it's hard for me not to compare myself to other students who did better than me. Also, I'm struggling to keep faith that I'll be able to achieve the goals that I have for myself. I know I'm not dumb, but the situation I described above is the first time I have experienced failure and faced disappointment from my immigrant Nigerian parents who are incredibly educated in their own right. Can you give me advice on how to bounce back from personal setbacks and pursue goals despite how impossible it may seem? Okay, so she got 2 questions. This a baby, y'all. This a baby. So y'all just get into y'all mama nurturing roles, okay? And don't be dragging. These are babies. I told you I got a lot of young girls that email me and reach out to me that watch this show, and a lot of times they be too scared to call in and write in. So y'all make sure y'all tread lightly with this, okay? Teddy, they say they love you. All right, question 2. I want to seriously start dating in order to take advantage of the access I have to educated young men who attend my university. However, I only attract either white boys in challenging degree programs like engineering or older white men 30 plus with careers in law, medicine, business, or finance. I have tried using dating apps and attended networking functions intended for African American Black students. What can I do to attract potential partners who are my preference? For context, I have attached some pictures of myself below. Thank you for your help. I have been watching you for years and hearing the wisdom of your stories. And she is a beautiful girl, good skin and everything too, okay? And she Nigerian. First of all, let me start with question 2, because I honestly would prefer, I do get that you love who you love. Unfortunately, in the United States of America, hear me well, okay? Please, this is no hate speech. This is nothing like that. I'm just telling you how it is. I've dated white boys in the past, and I dated white boys when I was younger. And you have to understand, and I know there's probably a lot of white boys watching this because we have them, but I want to tell you what's been taught in America and in some other parts of the world. When you look at, or when we look at white men, when we read about them in books, when we interact with them, they have privileges. They are very privileged men. And because they are privileged, a lot of them, now, yes, we have white trash, okay? It's the same. We have privileged black men and we have niggas. You understand? Okay? Here's the thing. With white men, it's not just, they're achieving, they're the high achievers, they have the best jobs, they have the best opportunities. The problem is they know that. Not only do they know that, they have been taught that by their forefathers. So if you're dating a white man that's in engineering, law, medicine, 9 times out of 10, his great-grandfather, his father, and everybody have done that, and there is nothing you can say to their parents to allow you to enter into their, what do you call it, Jasmine? What's the word that I'm looking for? Legacy. And it don't matter who you come from. Now, you're an African woman, and I'm saying that's all I'm going to say. You're a Nigerian woman. You come from Nigerian descent. And you have to understand, the people who drove this world forward, it takes a great strength. It takes a certain mindset, and it takes a certain soulless person to do it, okay? By any means necessary, we are going to succeed. By any means necessary, we're going to make sure that we achieve these goals, even if it means enslaving people, cutting people out to make sure that our family wins. I know this because I laid up with them. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm telling you, it don't matter how intelligent you are. Now, you may see Love Island and stuff like that, and white men who don't really come from a legacy, they may marry outside. But let me tell you something. The Proud Boys is coming to collect. Okay? And, okay. So, I'm saying this with all love. I know I have white friends that are in relationships with white men, and white men are so entitled. They are considered the angry black women of their culture. They are the oppressors, most of them, of the earth. They are extremely high achievers, and they don't give a shit who feelings they hurt or who they hurt to get there. And I'm saying this with everything in me. This is not hate. We're dealing with legacy, customs, family traditions, okay? You're beautiful. You're exotic. I'm looking at her. She's African. Reminds me of my daughter. They like to play. Of course, a white man will lay down with you and Naomi Campbell and sleep with some of the most exotic black women, but who married Naomi Campbell? You got a black girl right now on Twitter and on TikTok blasting Naomi Campbell, asking Naomi Campbell to be a mentor to her, asking her to help me to get these jobs without these rich white men, these executives of the studio wanting to sleep with me in order to get a role or in order to get a modeling gig. I'm trying to tell you, there is something that you're not going to spiritually break in order to have them see you as an equal, and they really don't even see anybody as an equal except for themselves, white man to white man. They don't even see their women as equal. Now, as far as school, I think a gap year is needed. But I know the family that you come from, is probably not going to hear that. I am personally making my daughter take a gap year before she goes to college, because I do not want that extra pressure. It's already hard trying to get into college, pass your state test, being in school your whole life. You deserve a year off to rest so that you can experience life a little bit, know exactly what you want to do. You won't have these types of fears and stressors and things like that making you second guess yourself, because at the end of the day, as long as you graduate, that's all that matters. Nobody's going back to look to see where the doctor graduated from or what they graduated in. As long as you can help keep somebody alive, that's all that matters. You know CPR, so do I. You can do a heart transplant, I could do a liver transplant. And I know you're trying to rush getting married, but you don't have to do that because your parents is probably already working on that right now in Nigeria. So you ain't got to find nobody, they're going to find it for you. You good. And they're going to make sure that that man answer to the family in every way and protect you and make sure it's somebody that you love. And they gonna understand. He do something to you, he do something to the family. That's what I love about a lot of these arranged marriages that's done the right way. Ain't nothing wrong with that. They got the answer to all the men. Alicia, come on up in here. Hi, Alicia, where you calling from?
Atlanta.
Shout out to Atlanta. You got your tickets? You coming to the show? March 10th. It's my birthday now.
Tasha, I'm really gonna work on that.
You
I am.
work?
I'm gonna work on getting
Oh,
tickets.
okay. It's okay. It's okay. But listen, at least you called in. What's your problem, honey? What's going on?
I can't believe, for one, I can't believe I actually made it to you. I was gonna send you an email, but I
Oh
just
no, you
got.
good? What's up?
I just thank you for doing what you do.
Thank you.
I've been watching you for a real long time, so I just really appreciate you doing what you do and even having this type of day. I was calling because Tasha, I don't know what to do. Um, I'm gonna give it to you real quick. My daughter, when she was 12 years old, okay, I had a job of 11 years. I have a son that's disabled. He's special needs. He has seizures and been through 4 brain surgeries. He started having seizures at 4 months of age. Okay, he's 25 years old now. But okay, I went through that. His last brain surgery, my sister had passed the year before that. I lost my job a month before his last brain surgery of 11 years. I have 4 kids in all. I have my first son, my 2 daughters, and then my last son. So I lost housing, I lost everything. My family already wasn't helping me, so but I was helping them more. But you understand, I'm the black sheep. Um, Okay, so what I did was I have a sister, older sister, that I asked her if she'll help me with I'm sorry, with my second daughter, because she was having a little issues in school because their father never helped, so she was missing out on her father. So my sister is married, and she stay in Texas, and this was a person I trust. She was like my mama. I talked to her every day. Tasha, like it was like I talked to her mother, my mama. She kind of like really raised us. So she said she'll take Daisha in a couple of months because remind you not. Reggie had to have my son had to have his brain surgery. And I just had the other 2 kids, and Daisha was acting out some because of her dad. And then I lost my job, lost housing. So we were going through a lot. So she decided, she said, yeah, she'll take her. She took her up there so she could finish the 8th grade. Then when my baby was 12 years old, well, my baby went up there around about September. And then I came and got my baby. In the summertime, I met my sister to get my baby. But the whole time my baby was up there, my sister would always tell me, well, she's doing this, she's doing that, she's doing that. My sister's a school teacher, her and her husband. Her and her husband work at this school, at this charter school. My daughter was in the same school with them while she was up there. And that my daughter started doing stuff that was out of character for me when my daughter was at home with me. You get what I'm saying? But my
Mm-hmm.
sister always said stuff about, oh, she was doing this, just a whole bunch of stuff. Left school, just a whole bunch of stuff. When she would come home, she just blamed everything on my daughter. But it was kind of confusing to me because I know my daughter had some, a little bit of behavior issues. But also I trusted my sister because my sister was like my mama, mind you not, because my mama was always out the house working and had men that abused us. So that's a whole nother story. But okay, so when I got my baby back, my baby that summer, my baby started experiencing when she went to 9th grade. It was horrible, Tasha. I've been going through it ever since I got my baby back. Tasha, I just found out that my nephew was abusing my daughter last year. my up under my sister's roof. Yes, my nephew had a girlfriend, a full girlfriend, and guess how I found out, Tasha? Last year or the year before, it was I think the year before the year before going out. It was the year before last. I found out because my sister called me and said, "Hey, I don't want to say his name. He having issues. He wanted to talk to you." Now I had just came up there and flew up there to see my sister for her birthday back in February, so around about September, whatever. So I was like, okay, I talked to him because we got anxiety issues and depression issues and stuff like that in our family. So I'm trying to help whoever kids out with just, you know what I'm saying, whatever I can, Tasha, not only mine. Right. So I called him, hey, what's up? We talk. You know, at the end of the conversation, this man tell me he just really feel bad. He done manipulated everybody. Blah, blah. I didn't know he was talking about me. Girl, this man I told me this boy told me he molested my baby. My baby didn't even tell me. Now I see why my baby got home. She ain't like boys. She started dating this girl, which I didn't know I went through a lot, Tasha. I'm still going through it. I ain't got my baby right now, Tasha. Let me tell you what my sister did. I told that boy, you got to call your mama right now, right? I hung up the phone with him and I called my baby and I told my baby, please come over here. Because my baby had done started dating an older man, all this stuff. And I didn't know all this stuff I was going to because of this lady, my sister. Let me tell you something, Tasha. She a school teacher. She didn't report it. I didn't know what to do. This was shocking. This is somebody I talk to every day. Every day, my mom, she was like my mom and her husband was these school teachers. Right? She got two sons, right? They gave her drugs. My baby wasn't doing nothing up under my so-called perfect sister roof. Now I'm a single parent. Yeah, I had a disabled child, been struggling, been doing everything I can to take care of my kids, Tasha. I've been doing everything I can to take care of my kids, Tasha. I'm the black sheep, right? Do you know that after I found out, I'm telling everybody, now, I already want to talk to my family because when me and my kids went homeless, I ain't have my family, but when I had that good job and all this stuff right there, they was always around. I was giving them money and everything, but I ain't have. But me and my kids literally went into. I had to put my disabled son in a place, and me and my kids literally went into a homeless shelter. Have never been. That's a whole nother story, Tasha. So let me get back to this sexual assault that he did to my baby. She was 12 up under my sister's room. And my baby kept telling me, Mama, every time I talk to you, she wouldn't let me talk to you. She was always come around. And I noticed that after my daughter told me when she got home, my sister wouldn't let me talk to my daughter as much as I wanted to while she was up there. You know what I'm saying? And they say she was weighing my baby food. My baby just a 12-year-old little bitty baby, weighing my baby food, but one weighing her son's food. Her sons was stealing from her, driving around with my baby in the car, giving her drugs and stuff. These are two college sons that she thinks she perfect and they perfect. But did what they did to me, Tasha, my own sister, Tasha. And then you know when I found out she got home and I called them and said, hey, did he tell you what he just told me? And they said, okay, we're gonna call you back. You know I ain't talked to them since then. That been 2 years ago. My whole family went to Walt Disney World with this girl and her and them folks. I ain't got no family because I cut all of them out. I ain't even got my daughter, Tasha. My daughter hate me. But get what? I'm never going to stop. I went and took her to the sexual crimes victim view down here in Georgia. Took her down there, did everything I supposed to do because Tasha, I ain't know what to do in no situation like this. I ain't never been through nothing like this. They took my baby. My baby out there now, Tasha, she done almost been trafficking everything. I want my baby back. And I would do whatever. I'm going to go up there. So they go tell me up there in Texas, because they have me in Texas, right? So they had to send all the stuff from Georgia up there in Texas. You know what I'm saying? I did get my baby down there to talk to them. That was when she was talking to me. But my baby's out there in the streets right now. Because of this, she's out there, Tasha. My baby, I love my baby. I'm praying my baby come back home. I ain't even got my baby, but she got her son. She go tell me okay, so around January, now this happened in October, November. They ain't called me or nothing. So around February, I said, hey, what's going on? Hey, y'all ain't talk to me never, no more. I already ain't got nobody. Y'all ain't talking to me about this and I don't know what to do. You know what I'm saying? Because now my life is gone. My mental health is gone. And I got other kids to take care of. Plus this disabled baby to take care of. My baby gone. My life gone. I'm in the middle because my baby blaming me. And now my sister ain't even helping me through. I don't know what to do. I've never been through this. So I called the police. I did all that. Took her. You know her husband gonna tell me when I was texting her, like, what y'all doing? Y'all ain't said how we gonna help Daisha. He said they taking his son. They took their son to church and to therapy. You didn't report it to your school? Nothing. You ain't report. You ain't nothing. Cause it's your child. You think your perfect child. And it's like me, Goliath fighting. Tasha, it's like a big old hill that I gotta fight because he gonna pay for this. And then these people tell me after a whole year or something of me trying to, these people tell me up in Texas, the prosecutors, oh, ma'am, Mr. Ma'am, we can't prosecute him because the judge, because he was 16, 17. Tasha, he was a child. Tasha, that boy had a full grown, he had a girlfriend. He had a girlfriend. Why he needed my daughter? He had a whole girlfriend, Tasha. My baby didn't have no boyfriend. She was a baby. She went as a baby, came back as, I
So
don't
they
even know my baby.
how old is your daughter?
My baby 19 now. I wish she could hear this. Cause oh, she hate me. And get what? They ain't gonna prosecute him. Now he on Facebook now. I just deleted something off my page because I'm trying to start my business, but because I ain't want to leave that on there because I just tired of him on his page smiling like they ain't did nothing. I still ain't talked to my sister since that day. It's been about 3 years. This is what I'm telling you. And I called up to her school because I got to get my baby because I'm trying to sue them. Tasha, I'm going to go there and put a billboard. I don't care. I will watch. I told my kids up under my daughter, if I ever pass away, y'all don't never get this up. You make sure his kids know what he did to your sister. Everybody is on her side. I don't even know what to do. My baby ain't with me. And her son is just.
So you don't know where she is at all?
I don't know what she had today. I don't know what she had today. She was out on traffic one time
When's
about
the
a
last
couple of
time
months
you
ago.
spoke to her?
I talked to her like I want to say about 3 days ago. I've been trying to get her back, but every
Okay,
time she
okay,
come
all
back,
right.
she
Calm
hate
down,
me.
calm down, calm down. Breathe, breathe.
She hate me.
Calm down, breathe. Please just take 10 deep breaths, okay?
I got you, Tasha. I'm sorry. I was just trying to get
No, you
everything
good.
out.
I'm worried about you because it's high blood pressure. It's a
It
lot of things
is.
that can happen. So just take deep breaths because I want to talk to you for a second.
Okay. And I've heard your story, so I can't believe I'm actually able to get in and even talk to
No,
you.
you're good. You're good. You're good. So thank you. Thank you for being vulnerable. Thank you for having the courage to call in and just that was a lot you unloaded. So I could tell that you've been holding this in. And you're kind of at your wits end because your child now is 19, but yet it's like you're trying to go back and fix a lot of things that are unfortunately broken.
I made a decision in the time where I lost everything. I made a decision. And I thought I was sending her somewhere where she would be safe.
Okay. All right. So listen, here's the thing. You can't go back in time and fix what happened. It happened. It happened. But you know what? Fortunately for you, there's a lot of people out here that can't talk to their kids. You just talked to your baby 3 days ago. Now you say she hates you.
Um,
Why does she hate you?
I don't know, Tasha. I believe it because of that.
You have to. Here's the thing. As her mom, you've been through a lot. You've been through a lot. You've been through a lot even before she was born. And now, as her mom, you have to make her not hate you.
I don't know how to do that,
You
Tasha, without.
do. You do. You do. Now she's on her own. There's nothing you can do to make her do what you say do. But what you can do is just always make sure you open your home to her.
But
She
Tasha,
can
I
call
did
you.
that. Tasha,
She
I
can
can't, because then we'll be back homeless. She done
no.
busted out my window. Tasha, she
Listen,
gonna,
but why is she busting out your windows?
because
Are you arguing with her?
yeah, if she's bringing
You
somebody, we was in the one bedroom. It was four of us in the one bedroom. She came in. We moved in there because I was homeless. Remember, I've been home like 2 years. I
I
finally
know,
got
I
us in the
know, I
one
know.
bedroom. She came in and she invited friends over, and we just one bedroom. And it wasn't right. I had to go to work the next morning, baby. It wasn't right for the whole household. Felt she just comes in and do whatever she want to do, and the other kids are watching her. Now I got problems, and then she when she comes in, she always doing something to make me mad. I almost got put out when she busted out my window because I just told her she can't have friends over because it's already little. It's every time. Last time she came in, I said, okay, I just want to help her get in school, but it's like she want to. I gotta have standards in my household because of the other kids trying to graduate. And I want to
I
allow
get it,
her in
and I
my
get it,
house, but I don't know
and
how to allow her in my house without getting put out because of the stuff she's
Alicia,
doing.
and that's okay, Alicia. You're doing the right
I'm
thing. You have to,
scared
Alicia. Don't be scared. Why? Don't be scared.
because I want my baby around, but I know right now she's on the time where she more so wanna I feel like wanna hurt. She said she gonna call defects on me for nothing. Like she just wanna see me. And it ain't one time she called the police on me when I told her she can't do certain stuff. She's been trying to get me locked up, but some telling the kid it's weird. Touch I can show you text messages. Well, this girl just sent something to my Instagram saying that somebody else, she was acting like somebody else, saying, "You bitch, you got your daughter out here selling pussy." And I was at work, I was having a breakdown because I don't know who this is trolling me. So I had to get home and talk to my other daughter who know about social media. And she was telling me that she found out that it was Daisha that was sitting there saying, "You stupid bitch, take care of disabled son." It's just,
Okay, here's the thing, Alicia. There's a lot of pain between both of y'all, and I know we holler out therapy all the time, all the
you
time.
wouldn't even believe
You're
what I
not
think.
even listen, and you guys are not even remotely even ready for something like that. Here's the thing: what's done is done, and I hate to reiterate that. You cannot go back in time to fix it. It's not going to bring back her pain. It's not going to fix the path that she's
Man, this
on. The
Tasha K
only
on the phone.
thing, Alicia, listen, the only thing that's going to
I
fix
was
the pain.
telling my daughter, my 16-year-old, this Tasha K on the phone. This literally Tasha K on the phone talking to me about day shit. Then my 16-year-old, she graduated from Mays High School. She's a tuba player. She's about to do dual enrollment. And so my other kids are they doing very well, Tasha, with everything. She's really I just told her you who you was, so she can't believe I'm literally talking to you. So I'm sorry to interrupt you.
No, you're good. You're good. What I want
She
to tell
can't
you is
believe it.
that
Yeah, that's who's on the phone right now. TR talking to me.
it's
I
okay. It's
know.
okay. Tell her I said hi, and to I'm glad that she's doing well, and that's really what I want to talk to you about. Is you got three other kids that you got to be there for, and there's nothing you can do for your 19-year-old but just love her and don't judge her. You know that you have to protect your other three kids, so you can't let her live with you, but you can always be there if she needs you, which means she calls you regardless of what she's doing, who she's with, you be there for her.
All
She
right,
will
Tasha.
eventually come back around.
I'm gonna do that. Definitely do
Okay,
that.
don't yell at her,
Oh,
because when you yell at her, you don't want that last conversation between y'all, and she may go out and something happen to her and she don't come home. You don't want that on your heart. You do not want that on your heart,
I just want my baby back.
because you got to understand she's not angry at you. She's angry at the world. This
Yeah,
happened to her when she was young,
yeah.
and the one person that she thought was supposed to protect her wasn't there. And so it's just something that you're gonna have to learn to deal with.
Yeah.
You got three other kids that you got to be there for, and once they're out of the house, if you want to now rededicate yourself back to because she'll be older at the time, and just love on her, just love her. There's nothing that's gonna make you change you loving your daughter. Just love her, and once your kids get out and they grown and they off going to school and they can take care of themselves, try to get you some type of mental health, therapy. Try to focus on you so that you could be well equipped, because your daughter is going to need you one day. She needs you now. But you can't yell at her, you can't judge her, you can't fight her, you can't do nothing. This is all she knows. Okay?
Yeah.
All right. And listen, I thank you so much, Nia. You got to forgive yourself. You really do.
Yeah, I'm working. I'm definitely working on that, Tasha, because I know I didn't. I know the reasons why I did it. It's just that I just feel like I wish I would have been strong enough to keep my own baby. But once again, I can't keep going back. I just gotta go forward and just I'm gonna reach out to her. But I do have to have um I have to have boundaries and standards as an adult. dealing with my daughter. You know what I'm saying? I know we different ages, so she's older, so I'm definitely trying to deal with her on a woman and try to get her to get a GED and just try to, continue to try to help her in that sense until I can work up and get her back in our house.
Okay.
Yeah, I really appreciate it, but
No problem.
I
And I'm
need your
definitely
email
gonna
address because
be,
I got some other scoop on something that.
going to be praying for you.
All
And
right.
please email me if you need any
Take
type
this
of
email address
advice.
down,
Say
Tia.
that again.
I was gonna get my baby to get the email address.
Okay, yes. Unwinewithtashak@gmail.com. And I talk to y'all all the time through the email. So if you ever want to talk
Unwind
through
with
email
Tasha K.
at gmail.com, let me know,
Unwind with
okay?
Tasha. And you know what? That panel, that the wine is the new tea, baby. I love it.
Oh,
Love
yeah,
it,
it's coming
Tasha.
back tomorrow. We got different guests
Tasha,
every show.
yes, I love it. Keep doing your thing,
Thank you.
sweetheart. That's
Thank
so
you.
awesome, and
Thank
we gonna
you.
we gonna message you. Enjoy the rest of your day, and thank you
Thank
for
you,
that. I need it.
Alicia. Okay.
Okay, bye bye.
All right. So we got two more people we're going to let on up in here, and then we're going to head over to TashaKLive.com for the second part of the show. We got some, what are we talking about on TashaKLive.com? I get so much information, and I can't even remember like what the information is because we go over so many different stories. Hold on. All right, so who we gonna be talking about on TashaKLive.com? Give me 1 second. Huh? Oh, thank you, Jasmine. Oh, Rick Ross. Rick Ross was out with a mystery woman and it wasn't Big Teeth Christina. My stepsister has made it. Y'all remember I told you my stepsister was either pregnant by Future or Young Jock? Well, Young Jock is the baby daddy, and she finally got everything that she has worked her entire life for hoeing. We're definitely going to be discussing my stepsister, Gloria, that just finally got her official debut on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta as Jock's side bitch, okay? All right. Definitely going to be talking about Diddy, A-Rod, before and after. What is this? Kim Kardashian, Joe Biden, and Jill Biden, and just hilarious, Mystery Man, all right? And goals, plastic surgery, okay? All that and more coming up on TashaKLive.com at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Make sure you subscribe via the website, TashaKLive.com, to see that damn show. Yes, sir. Y'all know, if y'all real winos, y'all know I've been dragging the out of my stepsister since day one, but now she finna catch it. Oh yes, we're being nice right now because this is happy hour, and this ain't got nothing to do with no celebrity gossip. But since she's a side bitch celebrity, oh, we finna talk about it. Yes, we are. We finna talk about it. Okay. Oh yeah, that's my stepsister. Y'all didn't know? I've been telling y'all, my wine is real. And I was like, Jock owes me an apology. He really does. He knew I knew that, baby. You know what I'm saying? Don't play with me. Don't play with me. Come on, Cinnabons, come on up in here. Where you calling from? Cinnabons, where you calling from? Hello? All right, we out. So that was a signal from God. All right, so listen, don't forget, tomorrow, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we got 3 new hosts for Wine is the New Tea. All right, so it's a celebrity gossip hour. It got 3 hosts that are on completely different platforms bringing you the news. I gotta get like a little, 30-second elevator pitch for it. I ain't even thought about it. I gotta write it down. We're gonna get it. Wine is the new tea. Period. Okay? Wine is the new tea. Now, Tuesdays and Thursdays, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Y'all stay tuned to see which one of y'all favorite creators are going to be hosting tomorrow. Okay? And Thursday as well. Don't forget, get your tickets. We kick off our tour March 3rd in Naples, Florida. So I can't wait to see y'all in Naples. I saw y'all in the comment section with y'all ticket emojis and shit like that. Hey, I'm going to be calling in to 1055 The Beat in the morning at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in Naples. So make sure you get on that call to hear us cutting up and shit like that to promote the show for March 3rd. Don't forget to get your tickets to Atlanta. Don't forget to get your tickets to Indianapolis. And don't forget to get your tickets to Baltimore, okay? TashaKOnStage.com. Is there anything else? Anything else we want to discuss? Don't forget, we got Summer Bunny Coming to the wine cellar. I'm going to go ahead and sign off with this. Thank y'all so much for trusting me. Thank you for writing in. Thank you for calling in. If your question didn't get read, it will get read next week. I do make sure I read all of the questions, okay? I love you guys so much, and I will see you on TashaKLive.com at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we're going to let Summer Bunny take you home, okay? Let's go. Bye.
Need you, baby, to warm the lonely nights. I need you, baby.
You set the internet ablaze back in 2017, 2018 after it was revealed that you not only slept with Offset, but you had participated in threesomes with him. You seemed devastated at first by the reveal, okay? Because you did several videos expressing remorse while crying. A1 from Love and Hip Hop was in fact sleeping with you while he was married to Lyrica Anderson,
Never
okay?
heard of him.
He is still married to Lyrica to this
Never
day.
heard of him.
And after that scandal,
Never heard of him.
you disappeared, and I heard you had since became a mom. You have two beautiful babies. They're twins that you had with an NFL player that you are engaged to.
I'm engaged.
Okay? Now, soon after that, you changed your tune, and you quickly noticed that you garnered a huge fan base from such a huge public scandal that went ultra viral, okay? You monetized the hell out of that shit. And not only that, you found a new platform and went on to make a small career going after people's husbands.
I feel like married women try to portray this whole thing as like, I'm married, I'm this, I'm that. Be real. You really think your man wants to you for a whole 30 years? I met so many dudes in my lifetime. I've met thousands of guys, all types of guys.
Okay. Summer Bunny, welcome to the mother wine cellar.